I'm a storyteller. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I hope this is awesome. What I have to read, I don't treat people that well. Especially that damn Clarence Thomas. I know there's very few black people here, but I'm going to tell you a secret. Black people knew that MF when they asked him to be, okay? Not a black soul in America wanted him. Hey, listen, before you go your way, before you go on this great mission back home, as you say, to your dogmatic, narrow-minded side of family and maybe half of America, there'll be some truths you holding fast, but the approach becomes the key to getting things over. Mention to them about relinquishing their hold on abortion rights. Tell them, whether they know it or not, men can never be fit to decide on a woman's body. And really tell them it is really no mentioning of abortion in their King James Version. And if they using the thou shalt not kill version, really one of the laws of my art, it surely does not apply to abortion. It really has no place in the halls of Congress. The ancients left this to woman and womanhood. Tell them to give that power back to the women and goddesses, wise women of deep truths, and their daughters. Now listen, before you go, tell them in a low-tone way that the Bible really never lay out a cause against what they call gayism and homosexuality and all like that. As it is called in some of their circles. Look, go up in them and tell them that in the words of Christ, it was not dealt with only in love one another. Tell them they've been practicing it down through the years anyway, and the hidden chambers of the European societies, behind the closing of doors in the British men clubs only, the Masonic Lodge and Skull and Bone Society. Tell them we know about their little get always together in men-only houses and clubs, the good old boys, hideouts, doing church business, going up in the half-moon halls of each other, and nobody saying nothing, didn't have the power to, and we not trying to come back at them either now. And one more thing, last thing before you go, real short, please tell them to leave that, it's an old word, autoeroticism alone. If you know what I am talking about, you know what I'm saying, the masturbatory. America is the biggest masturbatory in the world. And don't try that one about the bed is undefiled. You are right, it sure is undefiled. Meaning ain't no damn body got a thing to do with where and how I put my hands under my own covers in the dark of the morning light. We go back back and speak for these millions of loving, innocent souls, and you shame with such a untruthful lie, knowing good and well God ain't told you to mess with women and their rights and the LGBTQ and their rights. You know God ain't told you that. So leave people alone. One last thing. Before you go and leave my presence, tell them in a non-threatening way, you have to speak to them in a kind way. Otherwise, they'll kill you. They really ain't God. Tell them they really ain't God. Not even God with a small g. And God really ain't told them to take over the world, ain't gave them no darn permission to covet nobody. They really must know that a holy God would never hang out with them, So let them know that they need to be ashamed of lying on God. And one more thing, they're not even the chosen ones, so that's why they so damn upset and killing everybody and all.